Hi everyone, it's Dan here from Jump24. It's Friday, which means of course it's time for another top 10 Laravel and PHP roundup from me. Now I'm trying something new this week. Instead of just a written post, I'm bringing you a video version. So let me know in the comments what you think of this format. Every week I source the Laravel and PHP community to bring you the most interesting articles, videos and discussions. This week we've got some fantastic content, from the future of junior developers to automated refactoring tools that will change how you code. So grab a coffee and let's dive into this week's top 10. So to kick things off with the top 3 posts this week, in first place we've got Povilas from Laravel Daily with a really thought-provoking video. Where are all the new Laravel PHP devs? This is something that we're seeing a lot more in Jump24. There's definitely fewer junior developers coming through. Povilas explores what's happening and, more importantly, what we as a community can do about it. If you're involved in hiring or mentoring, this is essential viewing. And in second place this week, taking the silver medal, we have Nuno with his video on modern PHP type safety with PHP Stan. You know, PHP has come a long way. It's a completely different beast to what it used to be. Nuno shows us how to develop in a modern way, and shows that modern PHP can be incredibly type safe, so which means fewer bugs and more confident in your code. And then in third place this week, taking the bronze medal, it's my post on Rector PHP and Laravel. So this is a tool that we've started using at Jump24, and it's been a great asset for us to help us upgrade applications and to also keep our code quality high. In fourth place this week, we've got James Second. He's written a post here on RCS messaging with Laravel, Livewire, Reverb and Echo. So if you're building any like real-time features, this is a brilliant post for you to read. Next up then, we've got Ashley Allen with his post, The Dangers of Dynamic Method Calls in PHP. This is one of those articles that you might save you from a nasty bug down the line, so it's worth a read. And then at 6, we've got Ben Holmes. Now, Ben Holman, sorry. These featured artisans of the day blogs are really good. It's really interesting to read, other developers, other people who use Laravel, things that they're doing. So it's really interesting reading about like KiloPixel that he did. And building for human connection. So it's always inspiring to hear from these developer stories, so it's worth a read again. And then in 7th place we've got Ashley. He's doing some crazy stuff right now with SSH and drawing, so it's definitely worth looking at this Twitter feed here and having a look at the video, because honestly he's doing some crazy things right now. And then in 8th place this week we've got Aaron Francis. So he has a video here from his Database School podcast with Preston Thorpe, who is actually in prison at the moment. So again, it's quite an interesting video to watch about rewriting SQLite from prison, as I said. And then number 9, we've got Harris from Laravel News. And this post here on optimizing queries is definitely worth a look at. It's got some really good practical stuff in there that you can apply to your projects. So yeah, give it a go. And then to finish it off in 10th place, we got Simon Hamp. It's always great to see Simon excited like this. He's been working on some really great stuff with native PHP. So it looks like here, like as I said, he's unlocked something amazing that we're going to see in V2. So it's definitely worth having a look and keeping your eyes on native PHP. So that's our top 10 for Friday. Hopefully there's something there for everyone, whether you're looking for practical coding tips or community discussions, or just some weekend reading. I'd really like to know like what you think of the new format. Should I keep it? Should I do a better job of it? Obviously I'm going to continue on with the written posts, but I just thought something different might help things be a little bit more easy to look at. And of course, if you're creating PHP content or Laravel content, do let me know, and I can look to add it to the next week's post, or the week after. Just drop me a comment, drop me a link, and I'll give it a read. And thanks all.